Y'all ready to blaze away or what?
In today's video, I want to discuss the leaked character, soon to be announced character, Reina Mishima. Let's establish the things that we already know. The leak that dates all the way back to April that a lot of people wrote off as fake and irrelevant until the real roster leak happened. On there it says Reina is Heihachi's secret daughter. We fast forward a little bit and then we see that she has the same fighting style as, or fighting stance as Heihachi. Now that doesn't mean that she will have all of his moves. We know that Kuma has some of his attacks. We know that Jin at least has one, maybe two, and the same thing with Kazuya. So Heihachi already is being dispersed across a few characters. So how much of him will remain in Reina? But what I want to talk about, because we already discussed that, right? I have another video, you guys probably seen that by now, where we talk about how much of Heihachi will she be? Will she be trained by him? Will she be just like him, a good guy, a bad guy, all that stuff? But what I want to focus on, who is the mother of Reina Mishima? Now you got to start off with Kazuya and Lars. Both of those guys have separate moms, and that's a very important distinction because Kazumi is very special. Yes, she's also Reina Mishima, but other than that, she has the devil gene. The devil gene is the number one thing that makes that character stand out from everyone else, because if you think about it, there's been no other character in the whole entire Tekken franchise, almost 100 characters. None of them has ever had the devil gene besides Jin or Kazuya, and then I guess you could throw Azazel into the pot as well. So her having the devil gene was a pretty big deal, which is why the whole origin of it had to be retconned, and that basically ruffled the feathers of a lot of players. So I say all that to say, who will be Reina's mom? Will it be a different person that we never seen before? Another lady from some random region, some random part of the world? Heihachi had a one-night stand, forgot about her. Who knows? Who knows what the character will be? But what I want to focus on is what also was said at the same time as the leak. Now I said this, the original leak happened back in April, and at the same exact time, I don't know this person, but maybe some of you do. Planted Medusa said on their stream from an unnamed source that Reina will play like a hybrid of Kazumi and Jinpapi Mishima. Not sure how reliable his source is, but I don't think he intentionally misled his audience unless he had some level of confirmation that the info is legit. Now, let's play around with this idea. Like I said, we'll find out very soon whether this is true or false, but let's just play around with the idea. If Reina has the devil gene, she will automatically be one of the most powerful characters in the whole entire franchise. Just her being the daughter of Heihachi alone is enough to already do that. But then you gotta wonder, what will her devil transformation look like? Will she look more like Kazumi, or will she look more like Kazuya? Purple skin, bat wings, what is the path for this character? Simply focusing on the fighting style before we talk about the story implications. Kazumi is kind of a variation of Jinpapi. That character, I like him a lot in Tekken Tag Tournament 2, and I was so sad when he's gone. You know, he's gone now, you know, see you in Tekken Tag Tournament 3. They kind of tried to bring him back in a way with Kazumi, but she doesn't scratch that itch. If Reina was to replace both of those characters and sort of highlight the best of them, but also highlighting Heihachi, but then also some new stuff, that would be basically 4 characters in one. I think it's possible for the developers to do that. I mean, look at Aquafina. That character, Aquarium, oh my god, she's like Lucky Chloe, Katarina, Christine, a lot of things in one. Miguel, people say all kind of stuff. So it's definitely possible for them to combine all those things into one character, but is it realistic? A part of me says yes, because Kazumi and Jinpapi, their fighting styles is very important and you don't want to just discard that. But the part of me that says no is I don't think that they want to mix this character and blend this character so much with others, because you got to keep in mind, this is the new Mishima. This character is supposed to be here for a very long time. Like for Lars was added back in Tekken 6. There is no sights of that guy leaving, dying, or disappearing. Reina will be the same thing. She's here to stay. And I think if you are bringing in a new character of this caliber, it should be as much new stuff as possible. Now, let's talk about the story aspect of Reina. Does it make sense for her to have the devil gene? Does it make sense for her to be the daughter of Kazumi? I say no. The reason why is because if you go back to Tekken 7, it explains to us how Heihachi learned of the devil gene. First, he just was married. First off, Kazumi was sent to kill him, but instead of killing him, she fell in love with him. Heihachi just has a way with words. How do you think he has 25 children, according to Harada, right? The whole time she's keeping this secret of the devil gene. She does not tell Heihachi she is suppressing her powers until one day she catches a cold, she loses control, and as Heihachi is trying to aid her, help her, the darkness within her takes over. A couple of days later, she strikes back and tries to kill him. Heihachi is heartbroken. He literally starts crying after he kills her. He doesn't want to do this. He's confused. But when he sees the demon that she is, once he understands the power, the first thing he does immediately after killing her is also set his sights on Kazuya. He's shocked. He's stunned. He's wondering, this person is a demon. Is my son a demon too? He even questioned himself. He didn't understand how it worked. I believe that was why he had Lars at one point, is because he wanted to see if he had the devil gene or not. Now that's a risky way to go about it. Let me see if I have the devil gene by having another kid. Isn't there like some testing of the blood you can do? Like, I don't know, you seen the boys with the compound V? Just test your blood or something. That was crazy. But focusing on Kazuya. At that time, Kazuya was 5 years old when he was pushed down a mountain by Reina Mishima. If Reina was to be a daughter of Kazumi, she would have to be born either within the 5 years that Kazuya was born or before, which would make her older. Now, the reason why this is just like so far-fetched, because Kazuya in Tekken 8 is 50 years old. He's 50. If Reina was born before Kazuya, she would be at least 51. Would they introduce a brand new female character, a Mishima, that's 51 at least? I don't think so. But then also when you talk about how Heihachi was in shock, he was so in shock to where he would push a 5-year-old down a mountain. Why would he not then attack Reina as well? Now the story could say that he did, and maybe they worked it out. Maybe she ran away, whoever, right? Whatever. But I think just how Heihachi responded, how the timing works up with Kazuya being 5 years old, the time with Kazumi meeting Heihachi, I don't think it's likely. I think this character will have a totally different mom than Kazuya, but then also I feel like this character will be born out of the hatred of Heihachi. Heihachi has been fighting Kazuya and Jin and just all of his demons forever, and I wonder if at some point in time he started to prepare Reina to do something that he never could, which is take down them two. I just want to talk about this because I think the idea is interesting, her having a devil gene, but it's not really realistic. And I don't think, but that's it. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and bye-bye.